All right, hello there, Remarkable Rams. I am so excited to get to do this video for you about how to add the daily attendance due now into your Google Classrooms and make sure that your students are constantly interacting with them and that you're able to take an attendance for each day. All right, so we are, of course, excellent and back at it again. And we are virtually excellent here in our new paradigm of education as we just work to keep each other and our students healthy. So then that's going to be just my big thing. I want to check in with you guys and just make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, that you're taking care of your families and friends, and that you guys are getting your basic needs met as well. We've been doing so much for our students, and we just want to make sure that you're also taken care of. If there's any assistance that you need with your classes or anything, please feel free to reach out to your administrator. If you have any issues with Google Classroom or any other digital things, feel free to reach out to me. I am here to help and get you taken care of. All right. So let's go. Let's get started on this daily do now. So you should have gotten an email from Miss Scott at some point that looks like this. It's got a link. So we're gonna click on that guy, and what it's gonna do is force you to make a copy of the Do Now daily attendance. What that does is it makes a separate individual copy into your own Google Drive. That means that you're not going to have any issues of it running into other teachers or getting cross-contaminated with students checking in from various classes. All of it is going to be in your own form, your own version. Okay? So this is not necessarily a tutorial on Google Forms, but there's a few things I want to point out that are important. Up here at the top, you want to change the name and get rid of the copy of and make it, your name, Do Now Daily Attendance. If you don't like the look, you can change that. Up here, you go into themes, um, and then you can change like the color, the font, the background, the border, the banner here at the top, all those little things that you might want to change. And then what this form is collecting, we're getting the student's name every day. And we're also doing a quick mood check. This is just to let you know how the student is doing. So, of course, there's two options. I'm here and ready to learn. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm here but experiencing challenges. A lot of our students are going through a variety of different challenges that they're facing every day. And so just giving them this option to check in and let you know, just be present to that and respond and give them a quick call, and just check to see how they're doing and what they might need. And then, of course, we've got this option for other, just again, to give that student voice opportunity, give the students a chance to share with you and share how they're feeling and what their needs might be. So those are all the components of the thing. Is that straightforward? The students should be able to do it and knock it out in a matter of seconds. So we're going to go into this next tab, which is responses. Now the key here is that we want to go ahead and create a spreadsheet. We're going to keep the title just the same. If it makes sense for you to change it up for some reason, you can go ahead and do that. We're going to create the spreadsheet, and what this does is it collects all of the information every time, and it will be time stamped. Okay, it'll be time stamped, so you'll know at what time that student actually checked in. So they can't check in on Monday and then say that counted for all of them, because you're going to know exactly what time that did. Now, one of the things about the Google Forms is collecting their email address. In other words, they have to be logged in with their district login to be able to fill out the form. So again, it's just an accountability piece. And then it'll tell you their name and then the mood check there as well. My recommendation would be you can hide answers. So at the end of every day, once you've done checking attendance, you want to click the top line and then come all the way down. Let's say 21 students checked in as being present that day. Click the last line. So you're going to hold shift and click, and that selects all of them. You're going to right click and you can click hide rows, and that just makes them disappear, right? So the record is kept, but you're not having to scroll every day to get to the next day. Okay? If you want to see it again, then you'll come up here, you'll click on the arrows, you kind of hover it over it, and you'll see it. You'll click on the arrow, and that'll bring it back. Okay? So that's it for that. You don't need to touch anything else or move anything else. Of course, you can make your own edits, but we really want this to be as simple and straightforward as possible so the kids are very quickly able to check in with you every day. So let's move on to Google Classroom. So of course, here's my classes. And what I'm going to do is click on my classroom to get inside of it, and then click on classwork. So once I've done that, I'm going to hit create, and I'm going to create an assignment or a quiz assignment. You could do either or. And you're just going to do daily attendance as the title. Okay? And then under instructions, you want to let the students know, please fill out this form every day so you can be marked present. All right? Now, if you did create quiz, you're going to have to delete the one that's already there. And then you'll just click add from your Google Drive. It should be under your recents, Maymi Do Now. If it's not there, just search it. You're going to type up here, and you'll see that it'll pop up. Okay, and it's that straightforward on that. Now, as far as points, we want to make sure that it's ungraded. It will give you complications on your gradebook on the other side of this. And that's really it for this piece. You can assign it to all of your classes just by clicking that, who it's for, and then you click the other box, and then it'll say all students. And then you'll come up here and you will click assign. All right, so once it's assigned, it's going to be at the top here. Now, what I like to do to make sure that I have it at the top at all times is I'm going to create a topic. I'm going to call attendance, and the key there is that it starts with the letter A, so it'll always be at the top of the screen. And then you just drag and drop this under that assignment. And also that will keep it at the top of the student's classwork screen every time they go to classwork. So if for some reason on the stream you forget to move it up to the top every day, it will be there under their classwork. So we're going to come to the stream, and we are going to see that it's there at the very top. So what you're going to do is, if for some reason, when you add your other assignments each day, that's going to start moving its way down. So to push it back up to the very top every day, you're going to click the three dots on the right side of the screen, and you're going to see this button will be live for move to top, and it automatically sends it to the top. So you could do that every day. You could do that just in the morning, just to make sure that the students are constantly seeing that at the top of their screen here, and they're seeing it at the top of the screen under classwork. The last thing I want to say, when you go into there, what's going to happen is once they finish it each day, it's going to show the assignment as turned in. So after you take attendance and you see that it's turned in, I want you to come back in here, and you're going to see that you can release or resend it back, return it, sorry is the word, return it back to your students. And that should take care of that. If you have any questions at all about how to do this, or you're struggling with it, just let me know, and I'll get you taken care of. All right, guys, again, please stay healthy, take care of yourselves. I am so just overwhelmingly proud of getting to do this work and just seeing the way that our district is coming together, and you guys as a team are coming together to make this happen for our students. The students are excited to do the work. I'm hearing so many of you excited to do this work. and it's infectious, and I am just beyond excited to be doing this with all of you. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And again, feel free to reach out at any time if you have questions.